By packaging your design services as products, you can streamline your sales process, reduce the time and effort required to close the deal, and increase your revenue per project. And the best part is that you don't always have to write a proposal from scratch for each project. Instead, you can adjust an existing proposal to reflect the new project's requirements, which can save time and effort while still offering a lot of value to your clients. Welcome to the Profitable Graphic Designer podcast. I'm Katie Sondel, brand strategist, designer, and the CEO of a successful six-figure design agency. I teach brand, graphic, and web designers how to get more clients, increase their pricing, and build profitable design businesses in a simple and sustainable way. We have online programs, courses, and templates that you can use, as well as our coaching and mastermind high-touch experience for creatives. You can find out more about starting and growing your design business at aventivacademy.com. But until then, grab a cup of coffee and join me in today's podcast episode. I am so excited about today's episode because it's something that I've been doing for quite some time. And it's something I didn't even think about. Like, in a sense, I did have this one product that I offer that's basically like a package of services that we provide. And I never saw that as a product. I just was like, oh, well, this is my one offer. That's it. Like my signature high ticket offer, and everybody gets that one thing. You can't just, not you, but like my clients can't just like come to me and say, I want a logo, I want a business card and a website. No, you actually get these four things. It's the only thing you can get from me. It's like one package. It's one product. And like, I literally never thought how amazing and unique that is. So I'm very, very excited about sharing that with you because it's something that saves us so much time and it actually helps us make a lot more money than we used to. It also positions me and my branding and design agency as experts, and people trust us because we have this one process, and it's just like amazing. So let's go back and talk a little bit about the traditional approach to selling design services. So the traditional approach to selling design services is to offer them like as hourly or project based. So this means that the client pays for the time and effort that we put into a project rather than the end result. Well, this approach has been the industry standard for years. It can limit the potential for growth and can make it difficult to scale your business. And then as a result, like many designers are now considering an alternative approach to selling their services. And I talk about this now all the time. So for example, let's say you go for an hour of a massage. And so that 1 hour is $150. Or you go for a haircut and that is $80 and it's going to take an hour. I'm just now like giving some examples that are easy to understand. Or in the design world, that would be a logo design, flyer, and a business card, for example, that you would offer to your clients for $3,000. So these are services that you offer. And this is probably how you've been taught, at least I was taught, that that's how you offer your services. You know, clients come to you, they ask for your design services. You say, this is what you offer, how many revisions, the timeline, all that, kind of like scope of work and like list of things. 3 different logo designs for this much, 5 different logo designs for this much, and so on. And even if you're not working per hour, you're working per project. And even if you do value-based pricing and all that good stuff, like I'm not talking about pricing in this podcast episode, but whatever you do, it's still very much like offering services. You still tell them you're going to get a logo, you're going to get a website, you're going to get a flyer. And it's still, we are all in the service-based business, right? Now, The bad thing about that is that it's very hard to stand out. And I'm going to talk about positioning in a little bit. Like, why would clients choose you over Nicole, over Mark, over me? Like, what is that sets you apart? Well, that should be your process and your offer. And your offer is not a logo design, a website design, or whatever. So your offer is your high ticket offer. I mean, it doesn't have to be high ticket offer, but we have a high ticket offer in my branding and design agency. And I teach my students inside Aventive Academy how to create high ticket offer. And when I say high ticket, I mean like 10,000, 12,000, 25,000, and so on. And that's like when you have that one product and you can position yourself as the best possible option for your clients so that they see the value and why they should pay you that much. But I'm going to leave that for some other podcast episode. Today, we are talking about packaging your services and selling them as products. So to package your services as products, start by identifying the specific needs and pain points of your target market. So this is your signature offer, and you can have multiple of them if you want. Like, you don't have to have one signature offer. However, for example, my agency has one signature offer, and that signature offer is brand strategy, visual identity, so like logo, colors, fonts, like all that. And then labels and packaging, so labels for product-based businesses and packaging designs, and the website. And that's it. Like people cannot come to my branding and design agency and say, hey, I'm looking for a business card or I'm looking for a flyer. And all those things can be incorporated somewhere, but people cannot just order parts of the process, parts of my signature offer, and like just ask for one thing. Like they can't just come to me like, hey, I'm looking for a website design. Okay. Have you ever went through, like working on your brand strategy? What's your visual identity? Let me look into that. Okay, you need brand strategy, you need visual identity, you need this and that. So this is where I really get to talk to my clients and figure out what is that they need. Sometimes they would come to us and ask for a logo design only, but they don't have their mission, vision, core values, how they're going to communicate with their potential clients. They don't know who their ideal target is. They don't know anything, but they thought, oh, I need a logo design. Okay, well, you also need the full visual identity. Like, you don't have colors. You don't have the right fonts. You don't have packaging, labels, your website sucks. It's like this is the whole thing in order for one brand to work. And again, this goes back to us as creatives, as designers, being able to educate our clients, because sometimes we just see them as like, oh, they're bad clients. Well, yes, there are some bad clients, but they don't know what they don't know. It's on us to educate them. We have to explain what is that we offer? And I'm going to say we have to explain our services, even though I'm talking here about building a product, which is, packaging your services in a way that makes sense for your client. So again, like you can have a lot of different, like not a lot, but let's say 2 to 3 different offers, like different packages. And like for my branding and design agency, we do have this one signature offer that includes brand strategy, visual identity, labels and packaging, and the website. And if someone is looking for business cards, flyers, and whatnot to add to their brand, we're not going to say like, oh no, we don't offer that. We're going to incorporate that within our signature offer, within our process. So it's not like you're excluding some kind of services, but it's just like, what you offer, you're an expert, you position yourself as an expert, and you have this one offer. So again, we do have one offer, but that doesn't mean that you have to have one. So let's say you have a few. So now, like each package should include a specific set of services, like a clear value, like the end result, and a fixed price. So by offering packages, you make it easy for potential clients to compare and understand what you offer, which can make the sales process faster and more efficient. And I'm sure you've seen this online, but basically when software is going to offer you something, so you're trying to sign up for a new software, let's say you're using FreshBooks, right? And you would have like one package for $29, another package that has like add-on things, like either services or products or whatever it is, like new different features, that would be $59 a month. And then the third one is talk to customer service, or it's $79 or $129 or whatever it is. But that's how like they have their offers, and that's what you can do too with your offers. Now let's talk a little bit about the benefits of selling design services as products. So the alternative approach of selling design services as products has several benefits over the traditional hourly, which I'm always against, or project-based model. So by selling design services as products, you can increase your pricing, and you can also reduce the time and effort required to close the deal. Like another benefit is that you don't always have to write a proposal from scratch for each project. Instead, you can adjust an existing proposal to reflect the new project's requirements. And, that's going to save you time and effort. And that's exactly what we've been doing. So I have this proposal template, and you can buy it on our website, aventiveacademy.com. And we use the same proposal over and over again. It takes me like a few minutes to create a new proposal because I have these like 4 steps. And then I will just change some, small parts of the proposal, like, name of the client, okay, date, price, timeline, things like that. But there's not much to change when I offer the same thing over and over again. It's not, it's very, very easy and really cool and saves you so much time. It's amazing. And when you get that proposal from aventiveacademy.com, again, you can adjust it like based on your offers. That doesn't mean that you're going to offer these 4 steps that I offer, but just create it based on what product you want to offer. And not just what you want, but what your ideal clients would like to see. In the past, my target were service-based businesses. So we had brand strategy, visual identity, and website designs. Now we have labels and packaging as well, because I now enjoy product-based businesses more than service-based businesses. So at the end of the day, it's very important to figure out who your ideal client is, what is that they're looking for, and then create a product that's basically like a list of your services that you offer to them. And they cannot just like pick and choose what they would like. No, this is what you get when working with us. Another crucial aspect of selling your design services as products is positioning. So this means communicating the value and benefits of your packages to your target market and positioning yourself as a trusted expert in your field. This is when clients see you as an expert, and when they know that you're the best fit for whatever they're looking for. Positioning can be done through like various methods, such as, figuring out how you're going to niche down. That is honestly the best way. And I know that a lot of creatives are afraid of it, but it's actually always like still very, very broad, no matter how narrow you go. Like literally, no matter how narrow you go, like I promise you, it's always very broad. And when you decide to specialize in something, so when you niche down, let's say you work with, I don't know, let's say you do branding for spas only, or branding for yoga studios only, or fitness, or whatever it is. You position yourself as the best possible option for every single yoga studio in the States or in the whole world, because you are now the expert. And this is where you can offer this one product as your service, because as more you get the experience of working with yoga brands and yoga studios, this is when you will figure out, okay, yoga studio, in order to be successful, so they need these 3 things. They need brand strategy, they need visual identity, they need a website, and maybe they need social media. Okay, so this is now 4 different things, but still, like when you position it when you package it that way and you position yourself as the expert, and then, every single yoga studio out there, when they come to you, you're like, so this is what we offer, this is what you get. And you see how easier that is to communicate. And not just that, but then you're positioning yourself on top of that you're already specialized and they know that they want to work with you. On top of that, you're positioning yourself as an expert. because you're not just letting your clients tell you what they need. Because often, and most of the time, when I say often, it's really like most of the time, they really don't know what they need. You are the expert. You need to tell them what they need. And this is truly when you understand your customers, your target audience, and then you offer them this one thing that's going to help them solve their problem. So by positioning your services correctly, you can attract high-paying clients as well, and you can build a stronger brand. And for instance, you can create a portfolio to showcase your work and highlight your expertise. And also, when you add like testimonials and post on social media and have referrals and all that in one niche, this is when you really, really scale. And you can also offer like consultation and all of that to potential clients so they can experience your services firsthand and see the value you offer. And to be honest with you, ever since we figured out this like 4-step process that I didn't even figure out, I can just like sell as product. Well, at least, I mean, I did figure that out, but I didn't call it like that. I didn't see it as like, oh, this is one product that I offer. I was just like, okay, so this is my 4-step process and this is what I do, and take it or leave it, you know? And I know that it also is very important to have that kind of mindset. And to be honest, I didn't have it like for the first few years of running my business. I got it only when we got to the point where we were so busy. So I was at the point where I was making money, I'm busy, clients are coming to me, and to the point where I was saying no to clients that didn't fully resonate with me, or I just thought that they're not the right fit for me. So when I started saying no, that's when I realized, oh, well, actually, I am now the person who can make the decisions for my business. I am the boss. I am the CEO of my own creative business. So I am like going to streamline this. I'm going to increase my pricing. This is my offer. This is my niche. This is what I want to do. And that's when everything changed. That's really, that's like when my business really, really grew. When I don't even know how to say that, but like when I step up for myself, when I started seeing myself as the CEO of my own branding and design agency and really making the decisions that matter. But I understand that it takes time to kind of like get there. But yeah, I mean, selling your design services as products can be a powerful way to grow your business. By packaging your services and positioning them correctly, you can attract high-paying clients because, you know, and you don't have to be niched, but you're really attracting high-paying clients because you know the process. You're positioned as an expert. You can increase your revenue because you're going to increase your pricing, and you can build a stronger brand identity for yourself and for your clients. But again, like you have to keep in mind that creating packages that resonate with your target market and effectively communicating your value proposition requires a lot of research and effort. And you also have to think about if you offer something to service-based businesses or product-based businesses, and what is that they really like truly need in their business. But if done right, selling design services as products can transform your business and really take it to the next level. I hope that this episode was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Aventive Academy. And of course, I would appreciate if you could leave us a review. And I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for joining us today on The Profitable Graphic Designer. In addition to this podcast, we have created some amazing online courses to help you set up your business, get more clients, and scale to the income level you desire. If you need help developing your graphic brand or web portfolio so it stands out, if you want to learn how to create proposals new clients will say yes to, if you're still trying to figure out how much to charge for your services, and if becoming the go-to designer for your dream clients is your goal this year, then I invite you to enroll in my signature 12-week program, The Profitable Designer, or one of our other specialized online courses. To learn more about it and get started, visit aventiveacademy.com. See you next time.